The Young and the Restless spoilers Wednesday, July 29th. Nikki's miracle. Billy explodes and Lily flirts with Cain. Nikki celebrates a life-changing victory. Billy's anger threatens to derail everything, and Lily and Cain's rekindled chemistry heats up. The Young and the Restless spoilers are in for Wednesday, July 29th, 2026. In tomorrow's episode, we will see one couple have a flirty exchange. Meanwhile, there could be a scandalous threat due to Sally Spectra's Courtney Hope omission, so let's get started. Nikki Newman's miracle. Let's kick off this post with some fantastic news. Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, finally got her sight back. The very first person she saw was her soulmate, Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. Personally, I think it would have made a better story if Nikki had to wait a bit longer for her vision. It would have at least given Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, a chance to learn he can't control everything. In any case, it is an exciting moment for the couple. Soon, they will want to share the news with the rest of the family. Romantic exchange. Over with Lily Winter's Crystal Khalil, she will extend an invitation to Cain Ashby, Billy Flynn. The two will enjoy a romantic evening alone together. However, the very next day, Lily will lay down boundaries with Cain. Billy Abbott's blast off. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, July 29th reveal that Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, will angrily confront Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. Adam just gave Sally away out of Victor's attack. However, Sally never got the chance to tell Billy that Adam paid for the company. There is no ulterior motive in this situation, but that's probably what Billy is thinking. It sounds like Sally's omission could cause some serious damage. If Adam tells Billy that he actually paid Sally generously for her company, that could confuse Billy. It sounds like Billy's rage and jealousy is going to boil over again. What else to expect? As for what else to expect, we could see Billy confront Sally about the money. There are reasons why Sally isn't telling Billy everything. For one thing, Billy is a nuclear reactor. Second, he's a gambler. You never tell a gambler about sudden windfalls, because then the money will be gone in an instant. Sally also knows that Billy won't like that Adam is playing hero for her. It really sounds like Billy is going to mess up the best thing in his life. The guy just never learns, but I do feel bad for Sally and the baby. So, let's see what happens next. Genoa City has never been a place where peace lasts for long. Every celebration hides a secret. Every smile masks uncertainty, and every relationship stands on the edge of transformation. This week proves exactly why the city remains unpredictable. As Nikki experiences an emotional miracle, Billy loses control in spectacular fashion, and Lily finds herself drawn toward Cain in ways she never expected. Nikki's unexpected miracle. After months of carrying the weight of family struggles on her shoulders, Nikki finally receives a moment that reminds her why hope is worth holding on to. The Newman matriarch has weathered more storms than anyone can count. From betrayals to heartbreak, she has always found a way to keep her family together, even when everything seemed destined to fall apart. Recently, however, the emotional burden has become almost unbearable. With tension surrounding Victor's endless business battles and her children making risky decisions, Nikki has quietly questioned whether her family could ever truly find stability. Then something extraordinary happens. Instead of another devastating confrontation, Nikki witnesses a rare moment of unity among the Newmans. Long-standing resentments begin to fade, conversations replace arguments, and walls that seemed impossible to break finally start coming down. For Nikki, this isn't merely good news. It feels like a miracle. Although problems remain, seeing the people she loves choose forgiveness over revenge renews her faith. For the first time in weeks, she allows herself to believe that healing is possible. Those closest to her notice the difference immediately. Her confidence returns. Her warmth shines brighter than ever. Even Victor recognizes that something has changed, though he remains cautious about trusting that peace will last. After all, this is Genoa City. Billy finally reaches his breaking point. While Nikki finds hope, Billy Abbott heads in the opposite direction. Pressure has been building around Billy from every direction. Professional setbacks, personal disappointments, and constant challenges to his judgment have left him emotionally exhausted. Every decision seems to attract criticism, and every attempt to move forward is met with another obstacle. Eventually, enough becomes enough. During an explosive confrontation, Billy unleashes months of bottled-up frustration. Friends and rivals alike are stunned as he refuses to remain silent any longer. He calls out hypocrisy. He challenges betrayal. He refuses to accept being treated as the family disappointment. His words cut deep because they contain painful truths that others have avoided acknowledging. The emotional outburst quickly becomes the talk of Genoa City. Some believe Billy has completely lost control. Others argue that he is finally saying what everyone else has been too afraid to admit. Regardless of which side people choose, one thing becomes clear: nothing will be the same after this confrontation. Relationships are tested. Alliances shift. Old wounds reopen. Billy's anger may feel justified, but the consequences could follow him for months. Lily finds herself drawn toward Cain again. Love has always been complicated for Lily, and recent events only make matters more confusing. Having spent considerable time rebuilding her confidence and focusing on her own future, Lily never expected old emotions to resurface. Yet Cain has a way of reminding her why their history mattered. Their latest conversations begin innocently enough. Shared memories create unexpected laughter. Familiar chemistry returns naturally, and the emotional distance between them slowly disappears. Neither intends to cross any lines. Still, attraction rarely asks permission. Friends begin noticing subtle changes. Lily smiles more often, more relaxed whenever they're together. Even simple conversations carry an emotional spark that's impossible to ignore. Cain notices it too. Rather than rushing into declarations or dramatic gestures, he chooses patience. He understands that trust cannot be rebuilt overnight and that Lily deserves the space to decide what she truly wants. That quiet confidence may prove more attractive than any grand romantic speech. New questions begin to surface. As Lily and Cain grow closer, everyone around them starts wondering whether history is preparing to repeat itself. Can two people truly move beyond past mistakes? Can love survive years of disappointment? Or are they simply remembering the best parts of a relationship while forgetting the pain that ended it? Lily wrestles with those questions privately. Her heart remembers happiness. Her mind remembers heartbreak. The conflict leaves her standing at an emotional crossroads. Victor watches everything. No major development in Genoa City escapes Victor Newman's attention. Whether it's Billy's emotional collapse, Nikki's renewed optimism, or Lily's changing relationship with Cain, Victor quietly observes every move. He rarely reacts immediately. Instead, he waits. He studies motivations. He calculates outcomes. If Billy's explosion creates opportunities, Victor will recognize them before anyone else. If Nikki's optimism threatens to soften his own approach, he'll weigh emotion against strategy. And if Lily and Cain's growing connection affects business or family dynamics, Victor will undoubtedly have his own opinion. His silence often speaks louder than words. A city filled with uncertainty. One remarkable event never stays isolated in Genoa City. Billy's anger influences family relationships. Nikki's miracle inspires unexpected optimism. Lily's growing feelings create new emotional possibilities. Every storyline begins weaving into another until no one remains untouched. Characters who once stood on opposite sides suddenly find common ground. Former allies become rivals. Unexpected partnerships emerge. The emotional ripple effect spreads throughout the city, reminding everyone that every decision carries consequences. What comes next? The biggest question remains unanswered. Will Nikki's miracle become the beginning of lasting peace, or merely a brief pause before another storm? Can Billy rebuild the bridges he may have destroyed during his emotional outburst? Will Lily allow herself to believe in a second chance with Cain, or will fear keep her from following her heart? Soap operas thrive on uncertainty, and these developments promise plenty of emotional twists ahead. Viewers know better than to expect easy resolutions. Every victory usually comes with a price. Every romance faces another obstacle. Every family reunion risks another betrayal. Yet, that's exactly what keeps audiences invested year after year. Hope and heartbreak exist side by side, making every episode impossible to predict. As Nikki embraces her miracle, Billy struggles with the fallout from his explosive emotions, and Lily cautiously explores the possibility of rediscovering love with Cain. Genoa City once again proves that life's greatest surprises often arrive when no one sees them coming. The next chapter promises even higher emotional stakes, unexpected alliances, shocking confrontations, and the possibility that today's victories could become tomorrow's greatest challenges. In a town built on secrets, ambition, forgiveness, and passion, every ending is really just the beginning of another unforgettable story.